I actually just decided to completely overhaul this channel. And the reason, it's probably not what you're thinking. It's not about views. It's not about the algorithm. Honestly, I think I was missing something. Konnichiwa, Yoshi desu. So up until now, I've been doing stuff like a Dragon Tattoo episode, the debris episode, mostly just information. Like, here's what this means. Let me explain it to you. But a few weeks ago, I posted something personal. It was for our 10K milestone. My story, born in Japan, lived in Korea, and now here in the US. And the reaction, it was completely different. At first, I just thought, oh, people like a personal story more than tattoo info. Information, of course, you guys like that. I will keep making this stuff. That's the baseline. But here's what I got wrong. I thought it was just content type, story content versus info content. But that wasn't it. It wasn't about the type of content at all. What you guys actually want wasn't a story what you watch once and forget. It was something you could keep watching, keep cheering for, and grow with together with you guys. That's what was actually different. I'm not really someone who hides stuff. I just decide showing you everything. So from now on, I want to take this journey with you guys across 4 big categories. First one, the why you should get this tattoo series. This is the stuff I've already been doing, explaining why a certain tattoo matters. That continue. But I'm changing how I do it. See ukiyo-e, Japanese woodblock print. That's literally where Japanese tattooing started. A painting became a tattoo. And that whole process is honestly fascinating. So I'm gonna dig into that one piece at a time. Since it all comes from ukiyo-e, I will take one original ukiyo-e print, say Oniwa Kamaru, and go deep dive. What do it look like? What makes it ukiyo-e? What legend is behind it? Then how that became a tattoo? How people are doing it today? Anchoring everything to the original artwork. Just make it click. Way easier than jumping around the sources. That's the why you should get this tattoo series. Second one, I gave it a name. I'm calling it Erasmi Bible. This one for people getting Erasmi for the first time. Honestly, there are so many words in Erasmi, and first timers don't know what to ask about their artist, or whether what they're picturing is even traditionally correct. I want to lay all of that out clearly. When I get concert from someone who really doesn't know anything, there's just so much to explain. Main motives, background, gaku, what not to do, what you actually need to decide yourself. I want my own new client to be able to watch this before they even walk in. And beyond that, I want to forward this stuff that helps other tattoo artists too, technique, kind of thing. But also think client should know healing process, different technique types, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Third one, Yoshi's Grow Diary. Honestly, this one is matters the most to me. It's just my story, how I'm growing, what's happening in my life. It started with the 10K story. Right now, there's probably that time I got hauled into a police station in Korea. And next up, time I got kicked out of a US airport, San Francisco airport. But it's not just crazy story, it's my growth, my journey, stuff about me, really. When I watch other YouTubers or check Instagram, I always find myself curious about their story, what they're thinking. So this October, I'm actually heading to Japan and Korea, going back to Kagoshima, where I was born, seeing relatives. But I recently reconnected with my family after years and found out my grandmother passed away during COVID. She said she didn't reach out because she figured we couldn't visit anything during COVID. So this time, I'm gonna visit my family grave. My dad and grandmothers are both there. Just capture it. It's part of my life too. There's good news from this trip too, though. There's an event in Kagoshima called the South Ink. It only happens once every 2 or 3 years, and this time I've been asked to be a judge. Genuinely grateful for that. Anyway, my business growing, conventions, all that going to here too. I just want you guys to following along with me. Fourth and last one, the life of a Horishi. I want other Horishi's story in here too. Not the look how good I'm at tattooing kind of thing. I want to hear about them as people. And the first interview allegedly locked in. Curious who it is. So a while back, I got a DM on Instagram from someone. I saw the name and thought, wait, there's no way they're a person messaging me. Is this a scam? I clicked in anyway. It was for real. The message said he watched my channel, liked the content, say the tattoo words need more of this, and thanked me. I got so hyped and I just replied in this totally scattered all over the place away. He was just so nice back, amazing tattoo artist, and a genuinely good person. So who is it? It's Jeff Gog. Seriously, my idol, a legend. 13 years ago, I actually met him once at King of Tattoo in Japan, Tokyo. I was like 2 years in, a totally nobody. And he was such a huge name, I couldn't even say hi. I just saw his face from a distance. So after he messaged me, I asked if I could come guest at his shop. He and his wife Laura run a private studio, and he invited me. I'm the second guest ever after a Japanese friend of his. This is genuinely such an honor. Jeff, if you're watching this, thank you so much, and I really respect you and see you in September. After that, probably the 3 Thai artists in Japan. If there are anyone you guys want me to interview, drop it in the comments. I will do my best. And by the way, I opened up membership a while back. I don't think a lot of you know about it yet. So let me talk about it real quick. So with membership, once I start selling merch down the line, you will get a discount here. And I will also post membership on this stuff, like a raw, unedited footage. And whatever else I add, just drop it in the membership comment, and I will try to actually make it happen. Please join seriously. Also, I made an Instagram, mainly for posting stuff like this and just connecting with you guys more. I will drop the link pinned comment. I don't know what you think of this channel as just an info channel anymore. I want you to think of it as a journey we are growing through together. お疲れ様でした。